We have mentioned the former president once again made history today, becoming the very first former president of the United States of America to ever be arrested and arraigned in a federal court, and the first to face federal charges. Before heading into court today, Mr. Trump wrote on his social media site, quote, "One of the saddest days in the history of the country," unquote. I think that that's true, although probably not in the way he intended it. Joining me, two people who know about another sad and historic moment, the Watergate scandal, legendary investigative journalist and author of Chasing History, A Kid in the Newsroom, Carl Bernstein. Also with me is CNN contributor and former counsel for the Nixon White House, John Dean. Carl, first, I just want to get your reaction to what happened today, these historic images out of Miami, Donald Trump arriving at the courthouse. What went through your mind watching it all?
That we're being tested in this country in a way that we never have been before, that our political institutions are being tested, the Republican Party is being tested, that the judicial system is being tested, that all of the elements of who we are as a people are being tested as a result of one man's recklessness, one man's not caring about what he does as president of the United States to the country, but rather his own interests throughout his presidency. And the recklessness and disregard for truth, for established procedure. And what's so stunning to me today is to hear from the Republican Party. And this is one of the great differences with Watergate, where the Republican Party eventually coalesced against Richard Nixon and said a criminal president of the United States had to leave office. We don't see that happening now. Rather, what we see is this indictment. Trump's fellow Republicans are saying, yeah, he did it. It's evident from the indictment. He did it. He did those things. It's incontrovertible. And yet they're trying to make the issue the judiciary, the president of the United States, Hunter Biden, Hillary Clinton. What about the criminal acts that are incontrovertible in this document and made so clear in that courtroom?
John Dean, the former president's co-defendant, Walt Nauta, is an interesting figure in all of this. He did not enter a plea today. He did not have an attorney from Florida. His arraignment will be later this month. What do you make of that? Donald Trump shows up with attorneys. They are co-defendants. Walt Nauta does not have an attorney.
Well, I remember when there was another group of co-conspirators who, after Watergate, certainly went their own direction and did not hang out together. So it's kind of surprising. I think if he had a good lawyer, he'd be telling him that he ought to be doing his own thing and strike his own pose. So it was a little bit confusing that he is hanging in tight. I guess he's still employed by Mr. Trump. He's still his valet. And he doesn't seem to appreciate that Mr. Trump is the one who got him in the whole heap of trouble he's in. And he is in a heap of trouble. So it was unusual today.
I remember the saying, the aphorism, no man is a hero to his valet, but that might not be true in the case of Mr. Nauta. He might actually still be quite enamored of Mr. Trump. John, who do you think the obstruction case is more clear-cut against, Walt Nauta or Donald Trump?
Well, with a conspiracy, all you have to do is show that there is a mutual agreement, either openly or by tacitly, to commit a criminal act. I think they're both. The evidence is pretty strong. They both agreed to undertake these activities and did the first step. In fact, they did many steps to implement the conspiracy. So I think that charge is going to be very easy. It's a favorite of the federal prosecutors. They use 18 U.S.C. 371 regularly, and that's the one they're charged under. So I think that the conspiracy count is probably equal. I think the obstruction count is certainly stronger against Mr. Trump.
Carl, immediately after his arrest and arraignment, Donald Trump stopped at a Cuban-American cafe in Miami where he was greeted by supporters, greeted by religious leaders. They had a little prayer circle for him. Then he flew to New Jersey. He's holding a fundraiser in Bedminster this evening. Does this behavior surprise you at all?
Not in the least. There's every bit of evidence that this event, that these indictments, plural, and others in all likelihood to come, work to his advantage so far in terms of who Republican voters are. There was just some comment a couple moments ago about when Iowa, the primary, the caucuses and primaries there, and New Hampshire occur. Everybody I've talked to, Republicans, and I've talked to more Republicans today than I have Democrats, see that this is working to Trump's advantage electorally. But there are some subtle shifts. We heard Chris Sununu tonight on this earlier broadcast, and he makes great sense. But are fellow Republicans going to go along and dump Trump? We don't see much evidence of that. And a really horrible thing is, what does the Republican Party stand for today? If this law and order party is willing to go along with a president who has broken the law throughout his presidency, who is being indicted in multiple cases with incontrovertible evidence of what he did, might he be acquitted by a jury? Sure. But is the evidence there? Has it been there in terms of what he did? Let's look at January 6th. We know what he did. Republicans know what he did. So the question becomes, what about the rule of law in this country? And is one party ready to scuttle the principle of the rule of law being paramount in our culture and in our politics?
John Dean, the former president, is quoted in the indictment saying, quote, "I don't want anybody looking through my boxes," unquote. And also, quote, "Wouldn't it be better if we just told them we don't have anything here?" These are comments he made to his attorneys. There's also apparently an audio recording of him telling Mark Meadows' autobiographers that the document he is showing them is secret, that he could, when he was president, he could declassify it, but since he's no longer president, he had no ability to do so. Do you see any parallels to the Watergate tape where Nixon is heard plotting with his chief of staff?
Well, of course, almost virtually every conversation that Nixon had, he had over 1,000 conversations that were recorded. Some of them as short as 5 minutes, some of them 8 hours, one of them, where he's talking about Watergate. So the volume certainly is much vaster with Nixon, but these are quite incriminating and very powerful evidence, the ones that they've got. Some of the tapes are Mr. Corcoran himself giving his recollection of meetings and apparently simultaneously with the events or relatively close based on notes. Those are going to be contested, I'm sure, in this criminal trial. They'll probably try to get those thrown out, as George Conway was suggesting. I think that's one of their strategies, to eliminate those. So anyway, tapes are always very powerful for juries, and about 12 of them were played during the trial of Haldeman, Ehrlichman, Mitchell et al., who were Nixon's closest aides, and they were very persuasive to the jury.
John Dean, Carl Bernstein, thank you so much.